Your Chinese name is
No.
Sun Zi.
Well, I made it myself, okay?
What do you have learned from that book then?
Everything. I even made a song about it.
Really?
Yeah,
I need to listen to it.
Sure, I'll make you listen to it if you want.
This is Nathan, a 20-year-old young
I didn't
entrepreneur,
expect like you're so tall.
handsome.
a panda lover,
More panda.
the owner of thousands of Chinese-style clothes, including this one. Chinese philosopher Sun Tzu, who wrote The Art of Wars, is his model.
I want to go back to China.
Why would a French boy fall in love in China? What shocked him in China? And what are the differences between the two countries?
I was lucky that in my middle school there was a Chinese teacher, so I could learn Chinese. And so while people were like going to Germany or Spain, we went to China, which is I think much cooler. Yeah. So like people knew why I was going. But then like when I told them how it was in China and like brought them pictures and stuff,
Yeah.
they were really surprised.
Yeah.
Because yeah, as you say, like French people really don't know much about China.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
Japan mostly, Korea recently. Like I think it's totally worth it to go there, but at the same time it's really difficult because it's not a country that is well. People are super friendly and everything, but like it's not easy to travel as a foreigner because everything is Chinese. Not many people talk in English,
Yeah.
and you have to use so many. Like you have to use everything, all the Chinese app and stuff.
Yeah.
You have to use Chinese payment processors and applications. You have to use a Chinese application to like get the tickets for plane, the hotels, to buy food, everything. Everything in Chinese, like not the easiest stuff to do. So yeah.
But
That is, like, really
except
not
for
easy.
technical issues, like payment.
But it's 100% worth it. Okay, this is like I don't know. It's just such a beautiful country.
Yeah.
The landscapes are amazing. Cities are so cool. People are the nicest people I've ever met in my life. Like so nice.
Wow.
But, like, you have a problem in China.
I think
you can
you-
just ask anyone and they'll like help you so willingly.
Yeah.
You have a problem in France. Everyone's like, oh, I have no time. Just, like, don't even reply you.
Yeah. Because some people still think China is, how to say, like so many poor people and so lagged behind from the world.
China is like 50 years ahead of France. Yeah, I think
So
it's
what was the most impressive thing you have seen or been like experienced in China then?
That's a excellent question. Okay, there are a lot of things.
Yeah.
I think the technological advance is really amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I was really surprised that, you know, when I went there, it was like 5 years ago, we used cash. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I went there like this year in February. I was like, you don't use cash anymore.
You know,
And like, to which point is like, even the homeless people.
they have a QR code.
They ask for money in France, they ask for cash. And in China, they have like a QR code and you just send them money. I was like, what the hell? Even
Like-
homeless people in China are more technologically advanced than in France.
Oh, that's interesting.
What question?
Like, yeah, it's like, why there are so many?
Because it's funny.
Oh no,
Just keep walking and like ignore them.
no, you know, it doesn't make sense because you know Paris is the most like romantic capital city in the
But
world. Like,
that's the most, like that's the city most people think it is romantic.
yeah.
I think there's something very different between like lots of French people and Chinese people is that Chinese people care a lot more about China as a whole and their Chinese inheritance and Chinese history, culture, and also family. In France, well, at least for myself, like I like France and I like my family and stuff, but I'm just gonna probably don't care and live my life if they are not supporting me, you know. But like, I feel Chinese people are much more closer and like they feel much more thankful, I would say, to their parents and family for just raising them and stuff. And like really closer bonds with families and culture. Like China has such a beautiful and deep and interesting culture, and I find it so sad that it's so contained inside China. Like nobody except Chinese people who actually know about Chinese culture usually, like very few people. Like every sentence, every single chapter, okay, you just apply it to everything in your life, okay, and you'll do great.
The most impressive sentence for me in that book is that 不战而屈人之兵. That is to say that you don't need to get really into the war to win over the other side.
You win
know?
before.
Yeah.
Yeah, a war is won before you actually fight. I don't remember the
Yeah,
exact word,
exactly.
but something like that,
Yeah. You negotiate?
yeah, of course I negotiate. Of course.
Good.
Like
You got the essence.
I bought 18 for like 800 yuan,
What?
which was good, I think.
Yeah, that's good. 18, I mean.
Yeah, 18. Because like we already bought so many clothes, and we entered this shop, and I was like, oh, this clothes is really nice, you know. Oh, and this one too. Maybe maybe I might take a few. I was like, okay, I might take everything. I told the girl I take everything.
A crazy foreigner here.
Like basically the whole plot is about like, do you prefer to live a long life, kind of normal life, or like normal stuff and you live a long way of life like this, you know? Or do you prefer to have like a shorter life but kind of like a shooting star, you know, like very bright and
Splendid.
Yeah.
So you choose the
I
shooting
mean,
star.
like, to me, it's not worth living if you're not experiencing it at its fullest and you have the most amount of fun, you know, and you're not free to do anything you want. When you travel to, well, within your country is nice, but traveling to other countries and especially other continents, and what I was saying, like for example, France and China, this is such different societies, words, cultures, and everything. When you travel there, it just broadens your mind so much and widens your perspective and everything. You just, I don't know, you mature a lot, you know, you grow a lot as a person.
How was the second trip?
Amazing.
Amazing. Then why you choose to go again?
Well, actually, because I was missing it.
Oh.
Like, I went there for the first time and that was like the best travel of my life and I had the best time of my life. That was amazing. And like for 5 years, I was just like, I want to go back to China, you know.
Ooh.
And this year, well, just there was like a star alignment of things. Like China said French people do not need a visa anymore this year to travel. So like, oh cool. And I have a Chinese friend who told me, hey, you know the Lunar Festival, the Chinese New Year, is on the 9th of February.
Yeah.
The night of 9th.
So you were there?
Yeah, and that was my birthday. So I was like, okay, I wanna go.
So you went to China to celebrate your birthday?
Well, actually, I celebrated my birthday in France first because I wanted to do it with my family, and then because they prepared because that was my 20th birthday, which is kind of an important milestone in France, and so they prepared my birthday in secret for like half a year, and like 2 months before my birthday, I was like, hey, so I took plane ticket to go to China for my birthday. I was like, oh shit.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
So, and Chinese New Year actually is the best time, like, you know.
What?
Celebrate. No.
Half. Okay. I wanted to go because of obviously the mood and like the New Year. That's like such a great time. Yeah. Okay. Now there are a few issues. Okay, first it's extremely cold. Okay, like February in Beijing, that's like, don't go. Okay, this is too cold. Okay, I went to Dali. It was like 20 degrees perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, second problem. Okay, I went there because, well, I made a lot of Chinese friends between my first and second trip, and so I wanted to see them, and that was a good time, you know, because they have vacation. Okay. Now the issue is because every student has vacation. Okay, every student studies in a different city than they live, than their family is.
Yeah.
So on vacation period, they go back to their city, but that means there's no train. There's no hotel. There's no touristic stuff ticket.
Yeah.
There's
So
nothing,
advice,
okay?
avoid Chinese New Year.
You can go, okay, but just take your tickets in advance, okay, not like me.
Okay, this is the end of my interview of Nathan. I hope you guys all enjoyed our candid exchange and conversations. And if you're interested, please follow. I'll keep presenting you with the real stories, real experiences, with the real characters who are standing in the middle of different cultures, who would like to share their real experience, share their real feelings with our audience. This is Bridge Builder Jade. See you next time.